Alright, so I made it back to Connecticut, Bristol, and still homeless, so looking for a good spot to stealth camp. Coming up to my favorite hill, find a good spot around here. Yeah. Had a couple interviews today, got a couple interviews tomorrow. Gonna get some money, gonna make this camping life a hell of a lot more fun. It's already fun, but add a little bit of comfort in the form of, well, by use of money. So that's okay. I'm gonna find a way to be free. Maybe this is my freedom, or what resembles freedom. To me, it's still kind of better than being locked down to a job all day. But I don't know, being able to go to bed in a nice comfortable bed at night, no mosquitoes, no ticks, no bears, no rain. Not that that's anywhere near as big of an issue as any of the others, but still a nuisance nonetheless. Yeah, I'll find freedom, at least the pursuit of it. I mean, this country was founded upon that very principle of the pursuit of happiness, freedom, to choose what that happiness means to you as long as it doesn't mean any harm to anyone else. Most of the time, unfortunately. I wish it was all the time. But capitalism has really changed the name of slavery, changed the definition of slavery. No, I don't know what I'm saying. It resembles slavery a hell of a lot, in my opinion. I don't think that we should be forced to work a job that doesn't mean anything to us just to live. I thoroughly believe that everyone should be given a base income, just enough to live off of. Nobody's gonna want to be on just enough to live off of all the time, and yes, some people will just want to like get by, but from what I've seen in the other countries that have tried it, looks good. Looks like most people want to work because they want to have meaning in their lives. I know I do. I want my life to have meaning. I know it still won't mean much in the grand scheme of things, but I want it to mean something to me. And it's not going to mean anything to me if I'm spending it just serving capitalism and not people. I don't know, maybe I need to find a farm to just work for rent on. Maybe that's the type of situation that's best for me. But I truly believe that what I'm trying to go for could help a lot of people out of their miserable, depressing lives. Not to say that it's depressing if they don't think it's depressing. If you don't think your life is depressing, then it's not depressing. You're having a good time. But I think a lot of people would say that they're a bit depressed because they feel like they have a lack of meaning or purpose to their lives. I may be more so feeling that way than a lot of people, but that's how society progresses. Some people are radicalists and they help steer the norm just ever so slightly into a better direction. Not to say that their radicalism is the best direction, because radicalism usually isn't, and that's why I'd say full-on socialism is not the answer. And I think a lot of people would agree. But I think a lot of people would also agree that full-on capitalism isn't the answer either. And I don't know if non-full capitalism can exist within radical capitalism, but I guess I'm determined to find out. So, I'm bringing you guys with me. And right now, I'm looking for a good spot to camp. Preferably somewhat hidden. I'm thinking right down here. Now, hopefully I'm not showing anybody the way to my place. I don't like unexpected guests, but please, if anybody does want to come say hi, please let me know. I would love that. This looks like it kind of was a trail. I don't know if it is anymore. Maybe I'll just go camp slightly off trail up that way. Does this look like a trail to you guys? Oh yeah, it looks even more like a trail on camera than it does in person. Over that way? Down this way? Let's go further down this way. I love the way chipmunks holler at you when you come near them. They're cute. They're just like, hey. We'll resume when I found a spot. Okay. I think I found a good spot. This should work. I don't think anybody's gonna come bother me here. But we'll find out. I thought I might as well show you guys how I set up camp now. You guys saw day one out on the trail, but a little bit in day two. But I haven't really shown you guys how I've progressed at all. Not that I've progressed all that much. It's only been a week and a half. But, you know, before that, when you guys saw me, it was like 6 years since I've gone backpacking. Way too long. Also, I am no longer affiliated with the company on my shirt, so don't think I'm trying to sell you guys anything. Good company though. Okay. Yes, I brought GP just in case. Well, not just in case. Obviously, I'm gonna need it. Okay. I hope I brought the straps. Ooh, mosquitoes. Where did I put the straps? Here they are. I've been either putting them in the brain or in the back sack. In the back sack. In the pocket in the back of the bag. But anyways, I should just put them there instead. No need to put them in the brain. And then that way, I've only got one spot to look for them. Alright, so first I'll wrap it around this tree. Do a little bit of tree hugging. A little bit more than usual, that is. I am a vegan. People like to call us tree huggers. I mean, really just anyone who likes the environment. But I think you guys know what a tree hugger is. I don't need to explain that. I want to be just high enough that it's off the ground, but low enough that I can keep the tarp pretty low, almost with the edges to the ground. I think the rain will hold off long enough for me to set the hammock up first so that I can judge the height better. Not that I can't do that with the tarp on. Easier. When you're working this hard just to set things up, a little bit easier makes a big difference. That is really rough. I think these trees are pretty close. And that one's kind of small, so actually smelling like deodorant again. Try that out. A little bit too low. I know when this thing touches the ground, when the pocket touches the ground, the quilt usually touches the ground too. That should be good. Okay, now the tarp before the rain. Tree hugging. Little hitch knot. kind of hoping my parents watch these videos. I haven't really caught up with them in a while, and they haven't really caught up with me either. So they don't really know who I am anymore, it seems. But that's okay. As long as I know who I am. And I kind of don't, but I'm figuring it out. So far. Hopefully soon I'll be able to afford some cord that's not blaze orange, because this probably attracts quite a bit of attention. Bring you guys over so you're not just looking at a blank tarp. Well, living out here, we're going to find a lot of mushrooms this summer. Last summer I hardly found anything, so I could hardly get myself to go outside. too comfortable. Oh, hopefully rubbing up against the tree right there won't cause an issue. Okay. All set up. This is what it looks like from the inside. Ideally, I'll have black wire soon. And by wire, I mean cord. Alright, we're gonna go check out how it looks. And then I'm gonna leave it alone for a while and see what happens. Just gonna walk back to this trail. If I leave it alone for a couple hours, come back and everything's fine, I'm gonna feel a lot better about leaving it alone tomorrow. Which I am going to do because I have several interviews, and it's not like I'm going to bring my backpack and everything with me, tell them exactly how homeless I am. Okay, so it's kind of visible, very visible. This is the trail, sort of, and it's back there. It's not super noticeable, but I mean, you look over there and you see it for sure. I don't think this trail is walked often because there are a lot of branches and stuff in the way that could just easily be moved. But it's still kind of concerning how close and visible that is from the trail. Well, we'll see. I'm not going to be there for more than a week. Definitely going to move around a whole bunch, make sure I don't impact the forest floor all that much. So yeah, now what am I doing? I'm going to go chill near Wi-Fi. Leave that alone for a little while and hope nothing happens to it. I didn't leave anything super valuable over there. I mean, my stuff is pretty valuable, but I've got my wallet and everything. Alright, catch up with you guys soon. I think this will probably be the end of the video. We'll catch up tomorrow, and I'll let you guys know how stealth camping went here in Bristol, Connecticut. Okay, adios.